Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren. If you're new here, welcome or welcome back. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to make a video all about YouTube tips for either beginners or someone who wants to get started. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so we're gonna start off the video by me just telling you what I feel like is important to have before you get started, and then a few different things that you need to know about YouTube and YouTube videos, some softwares that I recommend, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go down this list of tips that I have for you guys. So get ready, get your notepads out, take some notes. Just know I will have a resources sheet available for you for free to download in the description. So if you want to get that, it'll give you all of the softwares and everything that I recommend personally for your YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and again, start. Now I have all of this written down, so stick with me here. The first thing that I want to mention again is some things that you need to get started. And I'm going to kind of breeze through these, but just know if you have any questions for me at all, leave them in the comments. I respond to all of my comments, so make sure you do that. But the first thing that you want to make sure you get completed on your channel is your channel art. And what I mean by this is your icon, so either your profile picture of you or your logo. I personally like when it is a person. If it is like a personal brand or something like that that you're doing the channel for, even if it's not, a face is always a good thing to have on that profile picture. And then you want to make sure that your header photo is done as well. So that is the actual picture that's on the top of your channel. You can create all these in a software called Canva that I recommend. I'll talk about Canva a little later as well for some other things that you'll need to create for a YouTube channel. The next thing you want to make sure you get done is your channel description. This is so important. I feel like it's overlooked at the beginning, but you want to make sure that your description is there so that people know what your channel is about. What are you going to be talking about? What type of information are you going to be providing them? What type of videos, if they are educational, entertaining, what type of content can someone expect from your channel? You want to make sure that this description is very keyword rich. And again, you'll just want to write who you are, what you do, what you post about, and then you can also add tags to your channel as well. So I do recommend doing that. The next thing you'll want to get started is your plugins. So from the beginning, I definitely recommend downloading either or both of TubeBuddy, and I'll have these in that download again for you guys. Links right to their websites so you can download them, and vidIQ. So these are going to really help with keyword research for every single video that you upload, so you have the best chances of getting in front of people who are searching for what your videos are about. Okay, and then it'll also suggest tags for you for each uploaded video, which is really cool. And then the last thing that I want to talk about that you need getting started before I jump into the tips is the title of your videos. So each and every video you want to make sure has a title and a description. Both of these should be keyword rich. You'll want to make sure that every single video has tags. I would use up all 500 characters. If you are just starting out your channel, you want to make sure that you have as many tags as possible. I'll talk a little bit about that. You'll also want to make sure each of your videos has a thumbnail. We'll talk about that. And of course, a description. So you want to make sure that your description is keyword rich, and you also want to make sure that your description of your videos links to other social media channels or other ways people can connect with you and find you. So those are just some things to get started with. Now let's go ahead and jump into some different areas of YouTube that you'll want to pay attention to first when you're first getting started, or maybe you're newer to YouTube. Number one is playlists. So playlists are something I believe you should always utilize. One, because it really helps visitors to your channel find things easier. I don't think you should have an abundance of playlists, but have at least 2 to 3 playlists of videos that fit into categories, like kind of make it like a category type of thing on your page where people can find different things. It's a lot easier to navigate with playlists. Another thing you should utilize playlists for is when you're sharing a video. So say you created a new YouTube video and you have people on your Instagram or your Facebook, your Twitter, wherever it is that you have people who you want to share this new YouTube video with. Always share the link from inside of your playlist. So you can go to YouTube, go to your channel, go to playlists, and then inside of your playlist is where you'll actually click on your new video and take that link from the playlist to share. Reason being is when you share a link from your playlist, that is going to keep someone on your channel longer because they are watching your new video and then the rest of the videos on that playlist that you shared it from. Again, let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'd be happy to help, but we're gonna go ahead and jump to the next section, which is equipment. I keep this very minimal. It's getting started. I feel like I was a little overwhelmed. I thought I needed all these lights and equipment and camera, but you don't. You need an iPhone and a window, okay? That's literally what I'm using right now to record this video is my iPhone front-facing camera and some natural light from a window. So that is literally all the equipment that I recommend you need. Maybe a tripod, but not even that. You can prop your phone up on some boxes or whatever you've got at home. I do it all the time. All right, let's jump into softwares. So softwares for me are not something that I started utilizing for my YouTube channel until I was already into it, and I definitely regret not having these from the beginning. But for thumbnails and creating my thumbnails, I recommend using Canva and or PicMonkey. And again, I'll have all of these in the free download that you guys can get in the description below. And then for editing, really all you need is an app on your iPhone, but if you want to go a step further, I recommend when you're first using iMovie, right on your Mac or MacBook if you have that. If you don't, there are paid softwares like Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere Pro that you can use. If you want editing apps, you can edit it right on your phone. So you don't need anything crazy starting off, but those are some that you might consider, again, if you want to take it a step further in your editing. Now, the next one I want to talk about is promoting your channel. How do more people find your channel? Because ultimately, that is your goal. You want to get in front of as many people as you can. So one thing that I definitely recommend is reaching out to get onto podcasts that are in the niche that your videos are about. So if they are educational, say they are in the health space, you can reach out to podcasts and ask to be a guest on different podcasts, and on there speak about a specific topic and then direct them to your YouTube channel. That way more people discover you and find your content on YouTube, and that way you grow your subscribers. Another thing that I want to mention is collabing with other YouTubers. So if you have YouTubers in your space, or maybe it's just a friend that you know, definitely collabing and making videos together or promoting each other's videos will help you get in front of other people as well. And I touched on this a little bit earlier, but whenever you create a new video, always, always, always share it to your social media or your email list, wherever you have people on other channels. Make sure you are letting them know, hey, I have a YouTube channel. This is my new video. This is what it's about. And share every single video that you make, okay? All right, so there are some of my tips. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ramble off the last 10 or so tips that I have for you that will help to optimize your YouTube channel and your YouTube videos. First and foremost is by saying your keywords in the first 10 seconds of your video. Yes, YouTube can hear you, okay? It's no surprise, AI, and YouTube can hear you. So make sure you're saying in the first 10 seconds what your video is about, and make sure that you're saying the keywords that are also in your title of your video and in the description of your video. You'll also want to introduce yourself. So every single video I introduce myself because at any point in time, there could be someone new who's finding my channel. So make sure you introduce yourself and let people know either what you do, what you talk about on your channel, or what that specific video is going to be about. The next thing I want to mention is that at the end of each video, make sure you are prompting people to subscribe to your channel or at least like the video that you created if it's something that they truly enjoyed or got value from or they were entertained by. make sure you're prompting them. You're asking them to follow you. They might watch your video and at the end not think to subscribe, so make sure you're just giving them that little reminder. Another thing you could also do to keep people's attention throughout the video is creating text overlays on your video and or zooming in and out. This is a really easy edit that you can use to keep people's attention, but zooming in on points that you want to emphasize or maybe like funny little things that happen throughout your video, zoom in and then zoom back out. It kind of just captures people's attention and keeps them watching. Another thing I want to mention when editing is to edit out any dead air. So if you are talking and you have little points throughout each like sentence, say it's 0.5 seconds or a second in between, that is just quiet where you're not talking, I would either edit that out, or if it's a longer period of time, put some music over it, speed it up or slow it down. So make sure you're editing that dead air space. Okay, and then another point I want to make is if it's a sit down video, just like the one I'm making right now, make sure that you are aware of your background. So make sure it's not too busy. Okay, you can see I have a little bookshelf over here, but I don't have a whole bunch of stuff right behind me. I'm not in a room. Like if you saw the rest of my room right now, you'd be like looking at what is all that stuff, because I'm in my office. It's a mess. So I make sure that the background is not super busy, and you also want to make sure that you have enough room over your head. Again, if it's a sit down video, I try to always do at least like the size of my hand to make sure there is some room over your head if you're doing a sit down video. So just be aware again of the background and where you're actually sitting in the frame. Okay, so there are some of my YouTube beginner tips. Again, if this was helpful for you, go ahead and smash the like button. I would love for you to subscribe as well. I'm going to be making more of these videos in the future, but if you found everything in this video helpful today, get that free download in the description where you can get all of the things that I use for my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!